So, good morning and Jai Hind everyone. Today we are here to discuss the commit of the chapter Understanding Quadrilateral. And सबसे पहले बेटा the first one is written here, the misconception. Misconception, the things which you always think that it is true, but when you solve it and when you come to the real knowledge, you come to know no, it was false, but you were thinking it or you were taking it wrongly. So the first misconception which everyone think is that rectangle is a regular polygon. So let me clear it to you all that rectangle is not a regular polygon, although it has all angle 90 degree, but it is not a regular polygon because regular polygon definition says that it should be having all the side equal plus all the angle equal. So it has all angle equal, but it has not all the side equal. Can you please name it which is a regular polygon of four sides? It is a square because it has all four side equal also and it has all four angles also equal. So a square is a regular polygon of four sides. Now second misconception is given, all kites are rhombuses. This we have discussed yesterday also. Tell me it is true or not. So this is another misconception that all kites are rhombuses. Now move on to the MCQ part beta. MCQ part question number 1 says a quadrilateral can have 4 acute angle, 2 right, 2 obtuse, 3 obtuse and 4 obtuse. Now this I will be discussing with you right now. Okay, 4 acute angle. Now acute angle means less than 90. So let's say if I take only suppose 88 या 85 हम कुछ भी ले लेते हैं या 88 ले लेते हैं कुछ भी ले लेते हैं. So अगर हमने all 485 ले लिया या मान लो एक 85 लिया दूसरा 89 भी ले लिया तो जब आप तीनों चारों को सम करेंगे you will not get exact 360. You will be getting always less than 360. And a quadrilateral definition says that you should have interior angle sum as 360 exactly. If it is not exactly 360, that means you are drawing the either wrong figure or you don't have the correct measurements. Okay, so this is absolutely wrong. This condition, obtuse wali condition is totally wrong. Now the second condition is telling, can you have all obtuse? This is acute condition, sorry. This is acute angle. Now, can you tell me, will it have all obtuse angles? Think. 4 obtuse angles? No. Again, reason is that only. Correct. Greater than 360. If you take all 4 obtuse, तो अगर हम बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ा के ना ले, हम सिर्फ 91 भी अगर ले लेते हैं, so then too you will have 360 more than that. ठीक है? So more than 360 you will get it. So it will plus. यहाँ पर it will get minus. So it means these two conditions are absolutely wrong. Now move on to the third. It is telling 3 obtuse. Now tell me 3 obtuse. Will it be possible? If you take 3 obtuse, yes, if you take 3 obtuse, it means you can get the sum more, less than 360 and हो सकता है fourth वाला जो है वो आपका acute ले लो, so it will be the correct position. So remember you can take 3 obtuse, ठीक है, you can take 3 obtuse and जैसे आप 3 obtuse लोगे जो fourth वाला है, if you take acute, the condition will be appropriate. Means मेरे according 3 obtuse सही है, ठीक है. Now let's see fourth option also हम लोग try कर लेते हैं. It is telling 2 right. 2 right का मतलब कितना हो गया बेटा 2 into 90 which will give you 180. ठीक है. And then it is telling 2 obtuse. मतलब 2 obtuse भी ले लो. तो obtuse मतलब more than 90. दो को जब आप ऐड करोगे suppose 91 ही ले लिया आपने. So 91 91 182. And when you will add these two you will get the sum more by 360. So it means this condition is also wrong. So this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, only this one is correct. You can have 3 obtuse angles in a quadrilateral. Tell me what is the formula? What is the formula of finding angle sum? Yes. Interior. Tell me interior. Thank you very much. Absolutely right. Now it is asking for hexagon. A hexagon means it has 6 sides. So 6 minus 2 into 180. So it will give you 4 into 180, which will give you here 720. So the second answer which is asking from us, it will give you 720. Now the third one, it is telling the sum of exterior angles of a hexagon. Now no matter it is a hexagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, it is always fixed. Yes, it is always fixed. 360 degree. It will never change. Okay. So exterior angle is always fixed. Now move on to fourth question. The sum of angles of a polygon is 900. How many sides does it have? Okay. Okay. It will be 7. Now let us see why. Because see 7 minus 2 into 180. 7 minus 2 कितना होता है बेटा 5. 5 into 180 which will give you 900. Okay. So that means fourth one option will be your 7 sides. Now the last one, fifth one. Adjacent angles of a parallelogram are. Tell me now, this is taught by me. Supplementary. Correct. Correct. They will always give you the sum 180. If you are talking about adjacent angle means if you are talking, I have given you this type of question in your subjective also. Adjacent angle means these two, or this two also, or you can take this two also, or this two. Okay, consecutive angles you can call it. Okay, so these two angles will always give you the sum 180. That 180 means supplementary angle. So we can always call it adjacent angles are always supplementary in parallelogram. Now students, if you see this figure, it is telling here that the outer figure is also a parallelogram and the inner figure is also a parallelogram. So if you see this case, maybe the diagram is little slanted by me, but please observe it as a parallelogram, and you are knowing in a parallelogram the angle opposite are always equal. So don't observe this smaller figure, just see this. If R is 50, P will also be 50. Agree? Please reply. Do you agree with it? Okay. Yes. So if this we have got it 50, now leave the outer figure. Just see the inner figure right now. If this is 50, this will also be 50 just because of parallelogram. Okay. It means you got it this 50, this 50 and this 50. Now you are knowing if this is 50, adjacent angles are supplementary. That means if ये वाला 50 हो जाएगा तो बेटा ये वाला हो जाएगा 130 because adjacent angles are supplementary. ठीक है, so ये वाला हो जाएगा 130 and you are knowing again opposite angles are equal, so that means if this is 130, this will also be 130 because adjacent angles are sorry, opposite angles are equal. And now the same case applies here also. If this is 50, this will become 130 just because of parallelogram property, and this will also be 130. Now we have got all the angles which were unknown. Now question में जो भी पूछा गया है आप उसका आंसर उसमें लिख दो. I have found all the answers without seeing the question. Now you just see that which is asked in the question, you reply for that particular answer. But at the last I came to know that this question is related to rhombus and I have not taught thoroughly rhombus. So that is why I have removed this question. Okay. So let me explain it to you this question, and I can tell you this is a very important question. It is now the length of two diagonals. So suppose I am drawing first a rhombus because it is talking about a rhombus right now. So this is rhombus. Okay. Now rhombus case both the diagonals are given here. One of diagonal is 6 and another one which is longer I am taking it as 8. Okay. Now you are knowing according to the property of rhombus, rhombus is also a parallelogram and rhombus की अपनी एक और property भी होती है जो कि diagonal से related. सबसे पहली property जो कि rhombus एक parallelogram है, so that says that diagonal bisect each other. ठीक है, bisect each other का मतलब what will be there बेटा? If it is 8, it will divide by 4. ठीक है, and if it is 6, it will be now 3. This line is clear to everyone? Please reply yes or no. Yes. Yes. The property of rhombus, because it is a parallelogram also, that diagonal bisect each other. Bisect का मतलब होता है they divide themselves into equal parts. It means 8 नंबर वाला हो जाएगा बेटा 4 4 में divided, 6 वाला हो जाएगा 3 3 में divide, and in between I am taking as O because they are intersecting each other at some point, so I have taken that name as O. Now I am giving the name of rhombus as A, B, C, D. Beta, always remember, give the name either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay? Do not give the name randomly. Always give either clockwise or anti-clockwise. मतलब एक साथ, like A दिया है तो यहाँ B फिर C यहाँ पे D. ठीक है? और अगर आप ऐसे शुरू कर रहे हो तो A then B then C then B. Okay? All together like that. Don't give the randomly A के बाद D के बाद C like that. No. Okay? So this is the name now. अब हमने इसको यूज कर लिया. Now you are knowing the whole property of parallelogram says that diagonal bisect each other. That is correct, but they bisect each other at students replied they 90-degree. Yes, this is the one of the major property which is there only in two figures, rhombus and square. ठीक है? So they bisect each other, and the second thing they bisect each other at right angle as well. तो यहाँ पर ये बन गया आपका right angle triangle. And now you are knowing we can apply one of the best theorem which you have studied in class 7. Can you tell me what is the name of that theorem which is applied in right angle only? Pythagoras theorem. Yes. What? Okay. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, because question is asking us to find out the side, and all the sides are equal. So आप कोई भी triangle ले लो, सारे के सारे right angle triangle है. I am taking this triangle which I have shaded. So now I am applying Pythagoras theorem. And Pythagoras theorem says in a right angle triangle, the longest side, or you can call it the hypotenuse square, is always equal to the sum of square of remaining two sides. So it means 4 का square and 3 का square and 3 का square. ठीक है? So which will give us 4 square means 16, 3 square means 9, 16 and 9 gives you 25. It means the value of x gives you only 5. Now question was in centimeter, I hope. Yes, it was in centimeter. So this is the length of side, and length of side is coming as 5 centimeter. Yes. So it means our answer is the length of the side is 5 centimeter in this case. So this is question number 3, where the diagram is like where O is inside and the diagram is drawn like this. This is the quadrilateral because it has 4 sides. You can see 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, and this is 4th side. So this is a quadrilateral. Here it is mentioned like a right angle figure. So this means this is a 90-degree angle. Okay. The second one, this is also drawn like this only. So that means this is also 90-degree only. Now move on to the next one, which is this one, and the angle is 65-degree. Now we have to find out POQ. POQ means this one. The name, let me write PO. This is Q, this is B, this is A, and this is C. A very, very simple question. Why? Because it's just a quadrilateral, and you are knowing in a quadrilateral you have the sum of interior always 360. So according to that value, if you have to find out POQ, just subtract from 360 all the three angles which are known to us. That means 90, 90, and 65. So when you will subtract it 360, so you will get it 90, 90, 180. 180 and 60 you will get it 240, and 5 together which will give you 245 degrees. Now when you will subtract it, what will you get, beta? After subtracting, what will you get? Yes, 115 degree. 115 degree is coming as the answer now. ठीक है? So this is all about classwork portion. Okay, this is all about classwork portion. Now let us move on to the homework portion, and we have only 2 minutes. So let me talk to you something. So now students, we are on homework part of the question, and homework part of the question number 4 is speaking to us that the angle of a quadrilateral are in ratio 5:3:13:9. It means you are knowing that in a quadrilateral there are 4 angles and all are given in the ratio of 5:3:13:9. So always remember, when you have ratiotic value like this, you can always take the ratiotic value be x and the angles will become 5x, 3x, 13x and 9x. And as you all know that all the angles interior, if you are having interior angles, so all the interior angles will be added together, will give you always 360 degrees. So according to this, when you add all these angles, it will give you the sum as 360. So let us add now. 5 and 3 will give you 8x, 8, 3, 11, 11 and 10, 21, 21 and 9, 30. So 30x is equals to 360. So the x value will be 360 divided by 3, which will give you now 100. Sorry, this will be 112. Okay. 0, 0 will get cancelled. It will give you only 12. So the value of x will be 12 now. Now you want all these angles. So the first angle is 5x, means 5 into 12, which will give us 60 degree. Second angle is 3x, which will give you 3 into 12, which will give you 36 now. Okay. Then the next will be 13x. 13x means 13 into 12, which will give you here 156. And the last one, that is 9x, will give you 9 into 12, which will give you here 108. Now it is asking that you have to find out the largest and the smallest angle. So the smallest angle is this and the largest angle is this. You have to write down the value of only the largest angle and the smallest angle. So you can also do this part, that as you all know, first one was 5x, 3x, 13x, 9x. That means 3 is the smaller number. So 3x will be the smallest angle and 13 is the bigger number. So 13x will be the greater number. So you can also find out only these value also. 3x will be the smaller and 13x will be the greater. Now, in the next question, it is asking from us, question number 5, 3 angles of a quadrilateral are equal in measure. Okay, 3 angles of a quadrilateral are equal and the fourth angle is 150. So you have to find out all the angles of this figure. So it means you are knowing all the 3 angles equal. So I am taking all the 3 are x only. And the next one is 150. So I am keeping it 150 now. The total sum will give you here 360. The total sum will give you here 360. So now you can see x will be added together, will give you here 3x. 3x plus 150 is equals to 360. Now 3x will be 360 minus 150, which will give you here 210. So the value of 3x is equals to 210. And now when you will solve it, it will give you x is equals to 210 upon 3, which will give us 70. So the value of x will come here 70. Now you want to find out all the angles. So it means you have 70, 70, 70 and the last one is 150. So this is the answer. Now please put degree as all these are angles only. So this homework part is also completed from us. Now students, we are doing a more challenging question. In more challenging question, it is telling that one of the diagonal of a rhombus. So let's say diagram is this, the diagonal. The rhombus diagram is this, suppose. It is telling in this figure of rhombus, one of the diagonal is this, suppose, is equal to its measurement of its side. So it means suppose we are also not knowing the side, so I am taking that x is the side. So if you have, because you are knowing rhombus mein all the four sides are equal, so all four are x now, then it is telling it is equal to one of its side. मतलब ये हो गया आपके पास x. ठीक है? Now you can see if it will be the figure right now. It is telling what will be the angles of rhombus. Now always remember, if you talk about x, 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 all three are x. That means it becomes an equilateral triangle. And remember, equilateral triangle means you have each angle is 60 degree. ठीक है? अभी हमने polygon में भी पढ़ा था. Remember, equilateral triangle means you have 180 degree as sum. Total three angles, so we will divide it, you will get a 60 degree each angle. So it means this is 60, this is also 60, and this will also be 60. Same above also you see all are equilateral triangles, so this will also become 60, this will be also 60, and this will also be 60. It means now if you will find out, so you will have 60 and 60, this is 60 and 60, this is 60, and this is also 60. Now if you are finding out angles, so give the name like A, B, C, D. So see, angle A, angle C will be 60 only, but when you talk about angle B and angle D, it will give you here 60, 60 added together, 60, 60 added together will give you here 120. So remember, what two of the angle will be 60 and two of the angle will be 120. Okay? So remember how we did it. You have almost understood it. Why we did it like this? Because the equilateral triangle property says that each angle in equilateral triangle is always 60 degree. Okay? So 60-60 के formation से we have done this question now. So students, now we are on more challenging question number 7. It is telling here that two angles of a polygon are right angles and every other angle is 120. Find the number of sides of the polygon. It means in this question the total number of sides are missing. Okay? So let us do one thing. First we suppose that in this polygon we have n sides. Okay? So I am taking as n sides. Now you are knowing any of the polygon, let's say 5 sides, 6 side, or 11 side, or 15 sides, the angle sum, the total angle sum will be always fixed, that is n minus 2 into 180. तो सबसे पहले total angle sum हो जाएगा कितना? n minus 2 into 180. This is fixed now. Now you are knowing that it has n sides, so it means you will have n angles also. अगर उसकी n sides है तो उसमें n angles ही होंगे. Now it is telling that two angles out of n, you have two angles which are of 190 degree. So it means one हो गया 90, another one also 90. ठीक है? Plus. Now it is telling you have left angles जो बच गए हैं that are 120. So now you are knowing हमारे पास total n थे, n में से दो हमारे पास हमको पता है. n हमारे पास एंगल थे जिसमें से दो एंगल 90 के हैं, तो मतलब हमको ये पता है. अब जो बचे हुए एंगल है, बचे हुए कितने होंगे बेटा? n हमारे पास टोटल थे, दो हमने ले लिए, दैट मींस बचे कितने? n minus 2. n में से दो हमने निकाल दिए. ठीक है? और जो बचे हुए हमने निकाल दिए दैट आर ऑफ 120, मतलब हर एक एंगल है उसका 120 का. ठीक है? once again telling you, in a polygon two angles are already given 90. तो अगर n थे उसमें से दो हमको पहले से पता हो गया दैट इज 90. सो बचे एंगल कितने? n minus 2. और n minus 2 के लिए बोल रहा है दैट the n minus 2 angles are each angle of 120. So n minus 2 multiply by 120. Now is equal to, now आपने पूरे एंगल ले लिए, पूरे एंगल को आपने ऐड कर दिया, and the total sum you will get it as n minus 2 into 180 according to the formula. So this is the total interior angle sum and this is equal to the formula. Now let us put this. 90 will be added together, will give you here 180. Now let us use distributive property here and we'll open it. 120 n minus 240 equal to, when you will multiply this, it will give you 180 n minus 360. Now it's a linear equation now. Simply solve it by taking n and one side, number one side. So it will be here 180 minus 240 plus 360. And this side we have 180n, 120n minus me, you will get it. So this is minus 120n. Now when you will subtract it, it will give you here simply 60n, and this side you will get it here 300. By 300, this you will subtract, you will get it minus 60. Minus 60 plus 360 will give you here plus 300. So now 300 divided by 60 will give you n. So it will go 5 times. It means you have 5 sides in this polygon. It means you are talking about a pentagon in this question. This is finished now. Now we have the last question, that is value based question. And in this question it is telling here a tender is released by a company for making 300 carom boards. For this a carpenter submitted a sample, but the company rejected his sample because the angles between the adjacent sides were in the ratio 1:2:3:4. Now give the answer of the following question. The first one, find the measurement of the angle of the carom board sample made by a carpenter. बेटा सबसे पहले तो ये carom board, I think carom board is a game which every one of us played. Okay, maybe still you people are playing also carom board. So सभी लोग carom board की figure के बारे में बहुत अच्छे से जानते हैं. It looks like a square shape. ठीक है? It's not looks like, it's a square shape. ठीक है? This is kind of a carom board. ठीक है. नाउ कारपेंटर ने क्या बनाया, कारपेंटर ने जो डिजाइन सबमिट किया, that was 1:3:4 as the angles. The angles were in the ratio of 1:2:3:4. It means this is 1x, this is 2x, this is 3x, this is 4x. Means when you are adding these all angles, it will give you 360 because quadrilateral has the sum 360 altogether. So 1 and 2 will give you 3x, 3 will give you 6x, 4, 10x. Means you will have x value is equals to 36. Now the angles will become, the first angle will become 36, second angle will become 72, third angle will become here 108, and the last one will be 144. How? 2 into 36, 3 into 36 and 4 into 36. Now as you all can see, the carpenter has given the design of the angles like 36, 72, 108 and 144. That means it is asking here what should be the actual angle between the adjacent side. You must be knowing beta, अगर कैरम बोर्ड इस टाइप के पैटर्न का होगा, तो जो शेप होगा कैरम बोर्ड का वो स्क्वायर नहीं होगा, वो एक डिफरेंट क्वाड्रिलेटरल हो जाएगा. मतलब इट कैन बी लाइक दिस, इट कैन बी लाइक दिस. नाउ यू आर नोइंग, अगर कैरम बोर्ड हमारा इस शेप का होगा बेटा, तो आप जान सकते हो कि इससे क्या होगा, जो प्लेयर होंगे उनको उनके साथ अनफेयर गेम चलेगा. अनफेयर मतलब किसी का डिस्टेंस स्ट्राइकर से ज्यादा होगा, किसी का डिस्टेंस स्ट्राइकर से कम होगा. ठीक है. एंड इट विल नॉट बी अ फेयर गेम, because whenever you have a fair game, you should always remember you should have all the sides are equal, whether you play ludo, whether you play carom board. ठीक है. You should have always the same distance from each of the corner. So that means this shape will be totally incorrect. So that is why his design was rejected. Now it is asking, what do you say? What should be the actual angle between them? So you are knowing the carom board is always in the shape of square. Square has each angle as 90. So here each angle value will be 90 degree only. Okay. So that means the actual angle which should be there, that should be 90. So this was of A answer. This will be the B answer. Now it is telling C. What should carpenter do after rejection of the sample? He should just reframe the design. उसको एक और डिजाइन बनानी चाहिए और he should give another design for the correct measurement. He should again plan for the correct measurement and he should give the design again to the tender person so that he can get the order again. Now, what do you learn from this incident? Now, what do you learn from this incident? That I hope you have to answer for this. Okay. So, students, you have to answer this one in your own homage. What do you learn from this incident? Now, I want every one of you to please take care of the COMET questions. Please do it at your home and complete the COMET right now. Thank you.